Hi, I'm Lily. Today I'm going to read a story called Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Okay, I'm going to read you the story. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Okay, let's read it. Ferris Bueller wasn't feeling so good. You poor thing, his mother said. You should stay home from school. But I have a test, Mom, Ferris said. I can't miss it. You're not going anywhere, young man, his father said. You stay in bed and rest. Jenny, Ferris' sister, said, He's pretending to be sick. It's no fair that he gets to stay home. She stumped down the stairs. No one paid attention to Jenny. Feel better, honey, Ferris' mother said. She turned off the light and closed the door. After Ferris' family left the house, he threw off the covers. They bought it, he shouted. How could I possibly be expected to handle school on a day like this? Ferris said. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Ferris put on a concert in the shower. He played the clarinet. He danced in his bedroom. When Ferris ran out of things to do, he called his best friend Cameron, who was also staying home from school. I'm bored, Cameron. Pick me up and let's do something fun, Ferris said. Ferris, Cameron moaned. I'm actually sick. I'm not just pretending. Come on, we're going to have the best day off ever. Cameron was nervous, but he didn't want to miss a big day of fun. Ferris and Cameron wanted their friend Sloane to come with them, but she was stuck in school. Then Ferris had a great idea. He and Cameron dressed up like grown-ups and told the teacher, Mr. Rooney, the son needed to leave school for the day. Their plan worked. Now the three friends were on their way to the most exciting place they knew, downtown Chicago. Cameron was worried that his parents would find out he wasn't home. Relax, Ferris said. I'll make sure we don't get caught. Come on, we have so much to do and see. Meanwhile, Ferris' mom came home from work to check on Ferris. She thought he was fast asleep in bed because he put something in the bed. But at the school, Mr. Rooney was getting suspicious. I just know the boy Ferris is playing hooky, he said to his secretary, and I'm going to catch him in the act. Ferris was determined to give his friends the best day off ever. First, they went to the very top of the tallest building. The city looks so peaceful from up there. From here, anything is peaceful from 1,353 feet up, Ferris said. They watched all the busy business people doing their important work. They ate lunch at the fanciest restaurant in the city. Oh, it looks like... After lunch, Ferris and his friends went to a baseball game to cheer on their favorite team. Next, they went to a famous art museum, and they saw more statues, paintings, and sculptures than they had never in their whole lives. But Cameron was still too worried about getting in trouble to have fun. Ferris knew he would have to do something even more special. When they left the museum, a huge parade was making its way downtown. Cameron and Sloane got separated from Ferris in the crowd. Where could it be? Sloane asked. Suddenly, they heard a familiar voice through the noise of the crowd. I'd like to dedicate this song to a young man who doesn't think he's seen anything good today. Cameron, this one's for you. It was Ferris, and he was on top of a parade fit. Cameron and Sloane watched in amazement as Ferris began to sing along the music. Suddenly, the music changed. It was twists and shouts. Everyone began to dance and sing along. The construction workers were dancing. The crowd was dancing. The judges were dancing. Even Cameron began to dance. He was having the time of his life. What a great day, Sloane said. I wish life could be like this all the time. But when Cameron looked at the car clock, he moaned, Oh no, it's almost dinner time. If my parents get home before me, I'll get in big trouble. Meanwhile, Mr. Rooney went to Ferris' house to see if he was really homesick. But Mr. Rooney didn't realize Ferris' sister, Jenny, was home. Jenny thought Mr. Rooney was a burglar, so she and Ferris' dog chased him all around the yard. Ferris, Cameron, and Sloan got back to Cameron's house before his parents did. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief. Ferris said, "I'm sorry you didn't have a good time, Cameron. I just wanted us to have one carefree day while we are still kids." Cameron smiled slowly. He said, "Ferris, I'm tired of feeling nervous all the time. I was so worried about getting into trouble that I didn't realize today was the best day of my life." Ferris' parents would be home any minute. Luckily, he knew where were the best shortcuts home. He ran through a picnic. He ran through a barbecue. He ran through the house of family having dinner. And then he bounced so high off neighbor's trampoline that he landed in his own garden. Ferris made it home before his parents, but as he bent down the key under the doormat, a voice said, "I caught you, Ferris." It was Mr. Rooney. Just then Jenny opened the door. "Ferris," she said, we've been worried sick about you, walking home from the hospital on your own." She winked at Ferris. Even though she knew he played hockey that day, she didn't want him to get in trouble. Ferris ran upstairs and hopped into bed just in the nick of the time. A few moments later, Ferris' parents opened the door and saw that he was fast asleep. After they left, Ferris opened his eyes and said, "I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it." Save Ferris. Okay, so today I will just record Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Okay, bye. Thank you for watching. Bye.